actually properly start this vlog. I filmed all those clips like in the morning, and then I just finished editing and exporting my video. I was reading this, it was on the floor, I was reading this, because actually today is already a better reading day than yesterday. I've read a whole chapter. It is currently, I'm looking at my clock, it's nearly 3 o'clock, so it's not great. But yeah, because I had, like, I still have some more stuff to do today, but this morning I read a whole chapter of this. I had to edit my video, obviously. I had to have breakfast. I haven't had any dinner yet. I was, like, talking to my family, because I live with my family, and, you know, I can't just ignore them all day. That'd be mean. But yes, and my day 3 vlog just went up. This is the day 4 vlog. Today's already a better reading day than yesterday, which is great. The goal is at least page 100. I want to at least finish 3 books in this. So if I can finish this either today or early tomorrow, I can probably read The Perks of Being a Wallflower within this week. And maybe at the very least start a full-length novel. I'm not going to hit all the challenges. I'm not going to hit all the challenges. But if I can read at least 3 books this week, I will be proud of myself. Very proud of myself. So, woo, fun. I realised this was my pick for a book beginning with the, but also it's classical literature, and I count classics as a genre of their own. So I want to read more classics, so that's a genre that I want to read more of. It hits 2 challenges. Heck yes. The problem with Perks of Being a Wallflower is that that was my pick for read a book entirely outside. And the problem with that is that it's been raining for the last 2 days. And it's probably going to rain for the rest of the week, so how I'm going to read outside, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll work something out. But yeah, I am obsessed with this book. Oh my god. I'm annoyed at how slow I was getting through it yesterday, but I love it. It's very, very heavy on the English-American discourse, which is interesting. There's like a whole chapter of just one of the characters complaining about Americans, which the only other Oscar Wilde I've read is The Canterville Ghost, which had a very similar thing of talking about how different Americans are to the English and how annoying they are. Like, they don't respect culture, they're... Like, I don't believe that. This is what I'm reading in this book. This is just Oscar Wilde's opinions on Americans, which I find very interesting to read about, because it's really odd. It's an odd take. So I haven't really done much more reading, but I have done some washing up, and I'm going to make a cake now. Because we've had a cake box mix lying around for ages, and I want to make it, so I've got a new oven that I want to play with. So I'm going to make this cake, and then while it's in the oven, I'm going to do a bunch more reading. Be a good day. I'm excited for the rest of the day. We're gonna vibe. We're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a good day. The oven is currently preheating. If you can hear that hissing, the gas oven. Great fun. had my tea and I decided to get crafty for today's challenge. The challenge for today, the Instagram photo challenge for today, is to match a book to the background. So, we're doing the Welcome to Night Vale novel because I have a purple wall. There is the finished product without the book and all of the the terrible lighting, but without my flash on it looks kind of terrible, but you'll have to go onto my Instagram to see the finished product, the final photo. And I'm just going to keep this up for a while because I love it. I love this book and I love this podcast. So if you understand what that in particular means, then I will love you forever. A reading update is that whilst it was cooking, I read another chapter. I've since read another chapter, so I've read 2 chapters since my last reading update. I made the cake, as you saw. It's alright, I guess. It's not brilliant. It might be a little bit doughy, might be a little bit undercooked. And it sank in the middle because I am still working out how our new oven works. And I think I did something wrong. Turns out that unlike our last oven, this oven turns off when the timer runs out. So when you put a timer on for like half an hour, the oven will turn off when the timer goes off. I didn't know that, so I left it in the oven for an extra 20 minutes because it wasn't cooked. Turns out the oven was off and I didn't know. But that's fine, it's a learning curve. My mum did the same thing yesterday. But I wasn't there to see it, so I didn't know. It's all a learning curve with this new oven. But yeah, it's an alright cake, I guess. For a box mix. And my reading fuel for the rest of the evening is this. My hands, this is the kind of the size of my head. Now, this stuff, I watched a YouTuber way back in 2014 who was obsessed with this stuff. She drank it constantly. And a 14-year-old me really wanted some, but could never find it in this country. My sister went to Liverpool and happened to find some. I think they have finally started shipping this stuff over to the UK, because I think I've seen it in a couple of the shops and just didn't register, I didn't pick it up. But yes, she's finally got some. And it's really nice, actually. It's tea. This is a tea and lemonade flavour. Yeah, so this is my reading fuel for the rest of the evening. I'm still in love with this. It's very, very interesting to me. Like, the fact that Lord Henry's wife meets Dorian Gray and says that Henry has 17 portraits of Dorian Gray. Now, I don't know about you, but if I was a woman and I'd married a man and he started to bring it home, then he brought home 17 portraits of the same very attractive man and started going to the opera with that man, I'd have some questions. I'd have some questions. But I don't think she cares. That tickled me. I just thought it was really funny. Like, yeah, that's just my husband and his boyfriend. yeah, I'm gonna go back to reading it now because we're making pretty good progress actually. Today is still not great, but better than yesterday. Absolutely better than yesterday. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. It's only 10 o'clock, but there is another reading sprint stream happening on the Reading Rush Instagram tonight that I want to catch. And I want to do a bit more of reading of this without thinking about vlogging. Like, I just want to kind of want to settle down. I am getting a little bit stressed with this reading rush, I'll be honest. First ever reading rush. I'm on book 2 and it's day 4. It's getting a bit stressful. But it's also a lot of fun. I am still having a lot of fun with the photo challenges, and joining Bookstagram is great, honestly. I've been on Bookstagram for 4 days and the community is lovely. It's so nice. So that's really nice. I'm having a lot of fun, but trying to read, my goal, obviously I put 7 books on my TBR. My goal was to read at least 3 or 4. My goal was at least 3 books in a week, because that would be a record for me. Because as much as I love reading, I do not read as much as I would like to generally. I read a load as a child and then I didn't read at all for a few years. And recently I've gotten back into reading, but I don't think I've read more than 10 books a year in the last 3 years, I think. Yeah, I think in 2018 I read 11 books according to my Goodreads. I think that was like the peak of my reading since like I became a teenager. So yeah. But I've got a bookish memory because I once again matched my outfit to my book, kind of. Because I know you can't tell on camera. But I promise you, this book is, well, you can kind of tell, this book is purple. And this is purple, so once again I matched my book to my outfit. The first clip of this video was a cup of tea, so there we go. Also, I'm drinking tea over there. But yeah, bookish memory. I'm already running low on specific bookish memories, but I will say that as I said multiple times in my last video, I'm dyslexic, so reading's hard for me. And as a child, it was a lot harder. And also as a child, I didn't have a phone to Google words I didn't know. So I have very clear memories of reading before I go to bed, but like it'd be 1 o'clock in the morning and my parents would still be downstairs and I'd be reading and I get stuck on a word. So I remember at like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, ridiculous times when my parents were still awake, going downstairs while my parents are watching TV and showing my mum the book and having her read me the words that I couldn't catch, that I couldn't read what they were because I wanted to keep reading, but I couldn't because I didn't know what this word was and I was like 8 or 9, so I didn't have a phone to Google the words. That's a nice little memory. I like that one. That's pretty much how I learned to read though. Just constantly annoying my parents with, what does this word say? What does this word say? Like I said, today was better, but not much better. Where's my cursor? Where is it? There it is. This was yesterday. my phone wants to focus. This was yesterday. This is today. So it's better, but it's not much better. We've got 3 more days. I am planning on hopefully finishing this book tomorrow. Because it's getting late, but I will be probably reading well into the early hours of the morning, and I will count those pages as pages read for Friday. So yeah, better, but not much better. But the overall vibe of today was better, so that's a good sign for the last 3 days of this readathon. That's the end of this vlog. I am having a great time with this reading rush, genuinely. So I will see you tomorrow, when hopefully I will finish this and start another book. I will see you tomorrow.